when Patty was doing his Do You Party show, he told a story about how he doesn't drink anymore because when he used to get drunk, he would fill the bath, get into the bath, and then puke in the bath water.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's why Patty Pukewater was one of his nicknames.
And that's the cringe of the week.
All right. You're going to love this, Dick, because I don't know if you know this. Patty's got this new thing he does at the beginning of every episode where he yells,
I didn't know he was doing episodes.
Oh,
This is like the best news I've had all year.
Yes, he's back,
Yes.
baby. He's back full time. It's great. So this is the show Free Water.
Oh.
And he starts off, he always does this thing, just like you. He yells, yeah. And he knows that we need him to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Free Water. And I realized
My mom's sleeping in the
funny
next
it would
room.
be to just start this podcast without the yeah, right? Just hey, everybody, what's up? How you going? But I think you guys anticipate the yeah, just like I do. I think you're ready for the yeah as the music drops out.
He goes, guys, could you imagine if I didn't just do the yeah just now? Could you even imagine?
The show's over.
He's the greatest.
I listen to more Patty Pukewater than the average guy, and I would not have noticed if he didn't do his yeah thing. It would not
How
have
could you keep
fazed
this
me.
from me that he's back, Carl? This is big news.
Come on, we
need
talked
to be
about this on the
told
last
about this.
crossover. You yelled at me that too.
Yeah.
Sounds like Lucille Ball crying.
How'd you like it if I didn't give you a yeah?
So now he's going to explain to us how natural his show is because it's just all off the top of his head. Or is it?
Maybe it's fully premeditated and all of this was planned. Okay? Maybe that's the case. Maybe I sat here and scripted out an entire podcast, but I'm reading it so naturally that it sounds natural. You get it?
Yeah. Guys, can you believe how good I am at podcasting?
Talking
So natural.
in my mouth.
Very good at it. All right. There's two
I mean,
main...
I can't tell if he's improvising or reading, I guess, to his credit. Yeah,
Either way, it's
that's true. I
great.
imagine you're bad at both, so I could imagine a typed up document with stutters in it as well. So you got us. You got me.
He can't read his own handwriting. It's like, yeah, I can see that. So he's teasing us about something that's coming up later, but we're not going to get to it yet.
And I'm not really sure if I want to jump right off the yacht into this shit. So let's talk about some whatever stuff before that.
He goes, I'm not sure if I want to jump off the yacht, whatever that means.
Into the
Bro,
shit.
just get
Mixed
like
metaphors.
a euphemism. Yeah, get a dictionary, like a colloquial metaphor dictionary. Read it, memorize new flashcards.
Make up new ones. You do you,
We're going to
Patty.
jump right off the yacht.
Into the shit.
Here. You know, they say a stitch in time, say, Abe's money.
So he said at the end there, he goes, we're going to start with just some whatever stuff. So I'm not as psyched about that. He doesn't sound like he's really selling it to me. But then when he gets into it, this is my favorite thing that he does. He doesn't do it very often. When you get to see a glimpse into the lifestyle of Patrick Michael, because that's the thing I'm fascinated about. When he just tells like little anecdotes or like, oh yeah, today I was out doing this. I'm like, wait, what? What's going on? So here's a perfect example about that. He got a shirt from a company called 88 is the brand of this shirt. He's very excited about it.
Okay, like I said, it's called 88 brand. I don't know if brand is a part of the name, but 88 is essentially just spelled out. It's not the numbers, it's spelled out 88.
Fancy.
And I got a shirt today that is like a shirt that I'd be like, yeah, I would make that shirt and wear it. And then you see it and you're like, oh, fuck. Somebody already did. Somebody knocked it out of the park.
He's so psyched about this shirt. He's like, this is my new favorite brand. I love these shirts. They're so fantastic. So now he's going to explain what's so sweet about this shirt.
I would make that shirt and wear it. What the? Who thinks of like that when they're buying clothes? Oh yeah, I would make these pants. I'd make this and wear it. I better buy it.
I'm
and
looking
it's just
at
a
them
shirt
now.
with like a collage of smiley faces, dude. That's it. But they're like melting, and they're upside down and different. It's fucking sweet, and it seems so specific to me, right?
It's like it captures his personality.
Yeah.
These melting smiley faces.
I'm always smiling, melting, upside down.
Yeah, I'm looking
Sounds
at
like
their website, and one of the shirts that they sell is a mushroom that has sunglasses, and it's smiling, and it says "Trippy Vibes, Happy Times." Man,
I would make
And then-
that shirt and wear it.
Oh God, but they already made it. Yeah,
All right.
it's this is not. Yeah,
I went to their website, so I'm going to reveal something. But first, I want to play this because what's great about Patty is he's frugal, as if he like grew up during the Great Depression. Like we all have like that great grandparent who like knew how to like make a dime last a month.
Damn, dude, maybe I should get online and shop directly from the person who creates this stuff. And then I'm like, well, technically I got it at a discount store. So imagine the real price on the fucking website. No way. Probably a $40 goddamn t-shirt. Never, dude, never. I would rather buy 3 packs of white t-shirts from Hanes than spend $40 on a single shirt. That's crazy.
So, Steve, I saw that you were
right.
just looking at the website. I found this exact shirt on the website. It's under clearance.
Oh, so it's 88 cents.
Listen to this, guys. This shirt that he's
Everyone
describing
hated it.
as the coolest shirt ever, $7.70 is what it costs.
good boy.
Oh, wow.
Wow. And yeah, it's pretty inexpensive clothing. I'm sure you saw that, Steve, as you were
I did.
checking out 88brand.com. I love his thought process. He found a shirt, he loves it. And he's like, I wonder if they make more shirts that I'd really enjoy. You know what, though? They're probably expensive. $40 for a shirt? Who has that kind of fucking money laying around? That's insane.
I thought you were saying I should support my local discount store.
Well, maybe that's what it is. Yeah. I'd love to know what store that is. What store is
Yeah,
he
what's a
buying clothes
discount
from?
store?
Below.
TJ Maxx?
Yeah.
Oh, Five Below.
TJ Maxx, maybe Walmart? Where does he buy clothes?
They have two-piece sets for men.
Don't we know that he goes to Five Below because that's where he gets his headset or
Yeah.
headphones from?
Yeah, he gets his
Isn't that
headphones
right?
there.
Yeah. Well, they have clothes there too.
Do they? I didn't know.
I think sure.
Steve knows everything.
He really does. Well, he's frugal too.
I just made it up, but I'm sure that they do have clothes in there.
I have never seen a matching two-piece outfit for men being sold online. It's like a shirt full of weed leaves, and then a shorts with a tastefully appointed singular weed leaf
You know what's
that
really
you
funny
buy as
about
a set.
So on that site, there's categories of men's clothing, boys' clothing, and then there's clearance. And if you click on men's, all the models are boys. So I don't think this is for adults. I don't think any of this clothing is for adults.
Maybe it's for very specific adults.
Yeah.
There's a lavender lost broken heart embroidery in the men's section. Ooh. It's like a pink purple with a heart on your chest that has a line through it, a jagged line. Yeah, that's manly. That's men's.
All right. So now, let's pull this up since you're adding it to the stream here. Oh, you're looking at Five Below. Steve, no, Steve is shopping. All right. So there is clothing at Five Below, is your point. Yes. All right. I got it. Lost control over here.
Sorry, buddy.
So now Patty decides, like, wouldn't it be great to get a sponsorship from 88 Brand? Because then I can get free products and stuff. I'd be happy to promote them. And then he goes, oh, shit, how would they get in touch with me if they wanted to sponsor the podcast?
I don't even know if there's an email that I have linked to the show. I guess briefcasepod at Gmail. I don't know. Who cares?
Who cares? I don't know. Who cares? All right.
I don't know who cares, man. Fuck them. Fuck those shirts.
They'll have the same problem everybody else does trying to find his shows. You know,
Right.
hey, we want to make this guy a spokesperson. They can't find anything.
What did he say? Briefcasepod@gmail.com?
That is what
Yes.
he said, yes.
He did
right,
say that.
I'm going to write him as a representative from 88. I'll just buy a bunch of that shit and send it to him, right?
Do it. That'd be
$7.
hilarious.
I need you to be a butt model for our
Yeah.
two for
Yeah.
shorts and shirt combo.
You got to tell him that he does have to take photos wearing the clothing and send it back. That's the only
and
stipulation.
I'll say, be careful. There's an imposter posing as a representative from our brand who might contact you. So don't respond to that.
That's hilarious.
That's what I say to earn his trust.
Yeah. This is really funny. Okay, so he's just getting over being sick. And he says something here I don't think I've ever heard him say before. Maybe I'm wrong.
Now, I did say in the last episode, which I only recorded a few days ago, that I was under the weather, okay? That's why I took a little bit of time off. I'm trying to get back into it. But, as you guys can probably tell, still a little under the weather. And I hate this. Especially when this is like something you do, sort of as work, right?
Sort of.
It's like I need to be able to sound like myself.
I think that's the first time he said that this is what he does for work.
Yeah.
His podcast.
Sort of his work.
I've never heard him say that before.
That's a first.
He's up to 16 people on Patreon. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, this is like he's like a pro now. He's a professional podcaster. And yeah, when he's sick, it's like, oh, man, the people need these episodes. Who's going to promote Anchor.fm if I'm under the weather this week? Who's going to let the people know about this?
He needs the good stuff from the doctor.
Yeah, I would sign up for his highest tier. He blocked me.
Yeah, he blocked me too, I know.
Yeah. Well, he blocked me because I was, you can see who else the person follows, and he saw that it was a bunch of WATP and creep off stuff, and he went, nope, and that was that.
See, that's so short-sighted of him.
Totally
It's a very
agree.
Opie thing to do right there. Because I got blocked. I've never even tweeted at Opie or anything. And he's going around blocking people. Although he's unblocked me now, Dr. Steve. Maybe me and Opie are going to be friends. What do you think about that? The three
Love
of
to
us
see
hanging
you
out?
on the creep off. I love to see Opie on the creep off, my friend.
Yeah, I heard.
Could happen.
I heard that Cardiff asked him to come on the creep off, and Opie's
Cardiff
considering
is
it.
lobbying hard for that one.
That's awesome. It'll be fun. My
would be
creep
fun.
was on the radio since he was 18 years old. His name is. All right. So this is something that Patty's been doing lately, Dick. I don't know if you heard this or not, but he thinks he's doing like a professional radio show or something. So he'll go into break, and then he'll just like play music, and then he'll come back again afterwards.
Oh.
Listen to this. It's so smooth.
Weird, sure.
But we got more coming, guys. We got to talk about the Bert Kreischer roast. We got to talk about the Bert Kreischer special. And then we're going to get the fuck out of here because it's already 17 minutes. You get it.
It just goes into music for like 2 or 3 minutes. And then
Like
it comes
generic,
back. Yeah.
like elevator music.
I don't get it.
All right, we're back, everybody.
Yeah, and then he goes, all right, we're back. So, Patty watched the Bert Kreischer roast. And
He's
there's a-
always talking about the most fucked up things,
Yep.
like the Bert Kreischer roast.
There's
what
a
the
reason.
fuck is that?
There's a reason why. I didn't know about this either, but I learned all about it from Patrick. There's a reason why he watched this. He's going to tell us why.
Okay.
But I remember them saying something about April 1st. Bert Kreischer's fucking roast is going to be on OnlyFans TV and it's free. And I'm thinking, well, fuck it. If it's free, I'm in. Not paying for this stupid shit.
I don't think he puts a lot of value on his time. That's what I'm thinking here. If he's just like, well, if it's free, yeah, I'll sit and watch for an hour. I don't care if it sucks.
But he wanted to watch it either way. Like he was like, he knew when it was coming out.
Mm-hmm.
He had his finger on the pulse of Bert Kreischer.
OnlyFans TV. The fuck is that? That's new to
Looking
me.
it up now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gross. So it's like porn companies like attempt to make kid-friendly stuff, but they just have like a bunch of whores like doing like, here's how you repair your, or here's how you make a smoothie, and it's like you know how you like for some reason whores like can't just not be whores when they're doing
Right.
normal stuff. They always have to like whore it up somehow. It's like, okay, here's how you do it. It's like, why don't you just put on normal clothes while you're doing what you're doing?
They put the glass in their cleavage and pour the smoothie into it.
Yeah, here we go.
Now, if you don't have
it's
boobs, you
not
can also use your hand to
kid-friendly.
do this.
Well, shit, he's right. It's on OnlyFans TV. The roast of Bert Kreischer.
Oh, I wasn't.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Whitney
suggesting he was
Cummings
wrong.
presents.
All right, so let's talk about Whitney Cummings because apparently Patty Pukewater, I almost said C-Cups, my bad. Patty Pukewater hates Whitney Cummings, like really dislikes this woman.
Because, of course, Whitney Cummings put the roast together. Of course she did. Because what other comic would you choose to put together roast besides Whitney Cummings? Perfect. That right there doesn't make any sense. Like, nobody even wants to see her on television anymore, let alone some fake half-ass television called OnlyFans TV.
Yeah, it's true.
Why does she keep trying to make herself relevant?
Why does she keep trying to make herself relevant? That's a dumb question. What is this woman doing trying to maintain a career in show business?
Putting herself out there.
You know, what an asshole. What's her problem?
This actually looks pretty good. Jim Norton, Tom Segura, Big J. Okerson.
Who do you work for?
Yeah, sounds amazing.
well,
Well, they're all shitting on Bert. I think that'd be fun.
well, according
it is fun.
It is
Free.
fun. I do it all the time. According to Patrick Michael, this roast humor is very easy to do. It's the easiest style of comedy, and I've said that before too. I think that's true. I think making fun of people is pretty easy to do and fun.
Yeah.
But I think he's misguided about this.
And this is the one thing that bothers, and it should bother everybody about these fucking roasts. First and foremost, this is the easiest form of comedy. This is the easiest form of joke writing. I bet
Tucker
if you took
Dixon.
a comedy class like an asshole, the first thing they would tell you is, hey, let's roast this fucking bowl of fruit.
Delicious.
If you took a comedy class like an asshole, the first thing they would do is have you roast. Like, I think he's thinking of like art
honestly,
school.
that would be the greatest comedy class ever made. Roast this fruit. I'm like, oh man.
You're talking about
Like, sell me this pen. Like, okay.
roast the fruit. You mean Steven? No, not me. The fruit.
And these grapes are sour too.
So, if you took a comedy class like an asshole, is one of the funnier things I've heard him say. It's pretty good. So, no, you just said, Dr. Steve, that this seems like it has some good comics on it,
Yeah.
and he disagrees with that.
I would say 90% of the comedians that Bert took on his Fully Loaded tour couldn't make it to the roast. Right? Shane Gillis wasn't there. Mark Norman wasn't there. Big J. Okerson wasn't there. But nah, they did bring Donnell Rawlings because they're friends, right? That's just another sign that Whitney doesn't know what the fuck she's doing.
So they did have Big J. Okerson, as
It
you pointed
literally
out.
says Big J. Okerson.
He was on it, yeah, I know. Patty was just a little confused.
What was
there.
that? Was that a black voice that he was doing for one of the comedians?
I don't
What
know.
was
It
that?
kind of sounded like it, right?
Whoa,
Got a little
wow.
sassy there.
Look at Donnell. Whoa.
Soulful.
Roasted.
All right. Now, you mentioned Jim Norton was on this roast, and I know that you're a friend of Jim Norton.
Yes.
And apparently, according to Patty, Jim Norton should not be doing comedy anymore.
Oh, come on.
I know. This is great.
But it feels like their time's up, you know? Feels like Jim is a radio guy now. We don't need another Jim Norton special. Relax. Okay, you've done enough broadcasting that we get all of your jokes. We know you're going to say something about sleeping with a fucking, a girl with a mustache. We get it. How much funnier could it be? Can you elaborate more? No, thank you. We're all good for the rest of our lives.
Oh,
Jesus.
fuck off.
I know. I love that he goes, we know all of Jim's jokes now. He hasn't even come up with them yet. What do you mean? How could you say that?
It's a pretty good roast, though, to be honest.
Oh, my God. You
I'd like
guys.
to hear Jim Norton's response to that.
Well, Jim does like dating girls who have penises. So I think that's what he's referring to
Oh,
there.
okay.
Someone just put a Photoshop in the Discord feed of the Dalai Lama sticking his tongue out, but it's me next to him, moving in on him. You saw that video, right, Steve, where the Dalai Lama
Yes,
was
of course.
telling a child to suck on his
Yeah, I
tongue?
don't-
The fuck?
I'm sure it was some sort of, I don't know what the fuck that was.
Pedophilia is what it was.
Pedophilia.
Yeah,
That's what it
some
was.
sort of pedophilia, right?
Dr. Steve, what do you, if we had a video of you doing that, what would you call it?
Medical procedure.
Saving lives.
Let me taste, I need to taste the cancer on your tongue. You might have it in there. It's in the back sometimes. They're hiding behind the molars.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a follower of Krishna consciousness in college, and then I switched over to Zen Buddhism, and I've never seen this particular intervention before. So yeah, that was a surprise to me.
It's pedophile Buddhism. You never practiced that?
I don't.
They're stealing it from the
know what the fuck he
Christians.
was doing.
I'm offended on
Yeah.
behalf of Catholics everywhere.
Priests are in an uproar.
Yeah, they're like, that's our thing. All right. So this is ridiculous because Patty now goes off on this whole thing about Jeff Ross and how much Jeff Ross sucks. And,
okay.
And he talks
Jeff
about
Ross?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
And he
No.
talks. This is. I'll explain it afterwards. This is hysterical.
So don't try to feel like you're spending hours upon hours writing jokes. You're not. You're talking shit about a specific topic. That's why they did the Mr. Peanut, who's not a real. He's not real.
Come on.
What's next? The Energizer Bunny? What about the fucking oven mitt from Hamburger Helper? We're gonna do him next? Fucking stupid.
I would pay to hear Patty roast the hamburger helper.
Please set that up.
So, do you guys know about the Mr. Peanut roast?
No.
It's a commercial. It's marketing. It was an advertisement. They did it on the Super Bowl.
Oh.
They had a bunch of pretty well-known comedians roast a peanut. It's a promotional thing for Planters. I love that he goes, yeah, and Jeff Ross, he lost all credibility when he started roasting Mr. Peanut.
Right.
It was a
When he
gig.
felt- He
Yeah,
felt
paid.
the need to explain to his listeners that the peanut is not,
It's not even real. It's not even a real peanut.
He sounded disappointed.
Yeah, I know.
He just found out.
Fucking thing isn't even real.
Oh my God. I
Believed in him.
I didn't even know about it, so I had to look it up, and I was watching some of it, and it's so bad. Ooh, it is pretty
The
bad.
commercial?
Yeah. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
understand why.
It's made for retards.
Right, yes. Buy
Made for
retards for
fat women
retards.
who buy peanuts. You buy a lot of peanuts, Carl?
I mean, so this is one of the funniest insults because he's talking about how ugly Jeff Ross is here.
And what an ugly, ugly man, too. Like, Jeff Ross has been ugly most of his career. Now that he has no hair, like, fucking stay inside, guy. Stay
These are
inside.
good roasts.
That's a definition of a forever hat man. You know? Put a fucking hat on, dude.
And stay inside. Put on a hat. That's really funny.
Greatest.
With a little bit of writing, he can be very good.
But I don't know what stay inside means. I've only seen Jeffrey Ross inside. It's where he performs. Yeah. Stay inside. He goes, he's been ugly most of his career. It's funny. I don't even think he's
funny.
trying to be funny. I don't know.
Because he was ugly the whole time. But he's uglier. He's much uglier now. So it's funny.
Forever Hat Man.
That's funny too.
Pretty good.
Imagine him in like a little pork pie hat, you know, thinking that's cool.
All right. So that's all fun and games. But now we get back into the Whitney Cummings hate. And he really
Yes.
hates Whitney Cummings.
I mean, her body movements, her jaw and chin, the way that stuff goes, you're like, I mean, what's happening? Is she about to have muscular dystrophy or something? She got scoliosis recently. Did she dive into a pool? Did she dive into the shallow end of a pool head first? What's going on? She seems weird.
Jesus. He's so angry.
He's killing it. He's fucking killing it. He should be the new roast master. He
should be.
He can get all these guys.
I've never laughed so much in the show. Jesus Christ.
Did you have scoliosis
I don't even notice him
recently?
fucking up the line. Does she have muscular dystrophy? Did she dive into the shallow end of a pool? Look at her.
These are all valid questions.
By the way, I just want to let you guys know that this is going to get back to Patty. He's going to get so cocky after this. I know what happens
He's
when we
should.
compliment him.
Wow. What if he's like the greatest roast master? Like, what if he really thinks it's the easiest form of comedy? Because to him it is. And he's trying to do all this like telling story horse shit that he cannot do.
Right.
And
Yes.
avoiding like, you know?
It's his whole show should
He's
just be
the
telling
greatest roast master
Jeffrey
of all
Ross
time.
to stay inside. I know.
Yeah, it's just easy. Like Jeffrey Ross has been ugly for most of his career. He's the kind of guy that just always wear a hat. Like, stay inside, bro. You just out-roasted Jeffrey Ross?
Dude, you know what? They should have a thing. You know, like the premise of the movie Rocky was they just wanted to give a shot for a guy who's, you know, lower in the ranks, give him a shot to win the championship, put him up against the champ. They should do that for a roast. They should just find someone off the street. Patty Seacoast was up on Comedy Central next month.
We start with a bowl of fruit.
He just kills it.
Yeah. The roast of a bowl of fruit, a 5-hour special by Patty Seacoast. It's like amazing. He literally reinvented comedy on this one night, roasting a banana.
I've never seen fruit cry before, but
So then he starts talking about how Tony Hinchcliffe wrote for a lot of those early roasts that they did on Comedy Central. And this is a weird take.
For the first, 6 roasts, he just wrote jokes? How fucking boring. What a lame son of a bitch to write jokes for somebody else. You're also a coward. You're a coward. It's like all these people that write music for fucking Katy Perry and Taylor Swift. You know what I mean? You're a coward.
I don't know what you mean.
What?
Dude, I don't know if he knows this, but sometimes people write movies they don't even star in. These are fucking cowards.
pussies.
Yeah, what's their problem? Writing songs for someone else, but a coward. That's a weird take. I wasn't expecting that.
I did not see that.
I'm sure Tony Hinchcliffe would have loved to have been on the show if he had been asked. You know, I'm sure he wasn't like, well, just don't put me on camera.
A lot of writers just don't like to do jokes. Like they just like to write.
Anyway, that was a weird take.
Thank you for explaining that.
And then he starts talking about your mom's house. And, you know, Tom Segura and his wife, Christina P., are the host of Your Mom's House. And guess who Patty doesn't like? Christina P.
Tom's wife? Oh my god. I think I'm gonna do a YouTube video about fucking Christina Pajinski. I mean, this bitch is out of her mind. Out of her mind. And nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it. Like that shit, the shit that she pulls on YMH, dude, is not funny. It's not funny stuff. You're like, she's fucking gross. It feels like Tom is dating Bert Kreischer.
Just called Christina the female Bert Kreischer, which is pretty fucking funny too.
It is.
She's fucking gross.
I think Patty may have a problem with women. I don't know.
He's a little angry. There's some anger there, for sure. But I love it. And you know what? Because he did such a good job killing it on our show today for us, I'm going to give him his plugs.
I feel like we've done enough here, guys. Thank you so much. Patreon.com/podculture. YouTube.com/greatjobshow. What's the other one? Instagram, that dude with ears. And, yeah.
Okay.
Until next time.
Till next time, buddy. Well done, sir.
Wow.
yeah, I'm exhausted.
Really killed it.
Jesus.
You know, for a while there, we kind of ruined Patty because he was just talking about us, Dick, all the time. Constantly with Rick and Roy and, you know, all this stuff. Now they're just going back to, like, just talking about shit that he's watching on YouTube. I love it. I love when he just,
gets too nervous when he's, like, when he can taste, like, some exposure, then he messes it all up. Like, when he's just hatefully talking about, bitterly and resentfully talking about famous comedians, that's where he nails it.
Yeah, I know. I love it.
But you're right. He's going to come back with a swollen ego.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to have to sign the Indiana papers.
I know. I see where this goes. I've seen this before where we say, like, hey, that was a pretty good episode. He's like, yeah, I know. I'm the fucking best podcaster. I'm like, all right, calm down.
That's how we met.
And then he deletes everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are these podcasts?